Does even out right at the very top, but it's a proper wall we're dealing with here, Steve, with maximum gradients of 17%. It is no easy task. I think 13 almost as an average for the last final kilometre, and that's why they're being so cagey at the moment. They're kind of girding themselves for this test. They've got a 24-second cushion. It should be between this pair, though.
I think so. I think that 24 seconds is pretty good, but they're still working well. Juanpe Lopez and the two Astana riders, Scaroni and Fortunato and Guillaume Martin, are still working well, but yeah, it's looking good for Aranburu and Johannesson.
It is one or other of them. Don't forget, we will have a 90-degree turn at about 1.7 kilometres to go as we then straighten up for the Flamme Rouge. And then we'll have some twists and turns. There's a gentle right just immediately on the Flamme Rouge. Then there is a more focused left-hander to take us to a pinch point over the motorway. Actually, possibly not so, but we are then instantly climbing with a final turn, a left-hander with about 300 to go. Here we are. Sexas has done a great job of moderating the challenge today out front. He's now finds himself in the company of the great Jon Izagirre and others. Meanwhile, out front, Izagirre's teammate has got a golden opportunity here. Here it is. Aranburu, it's he versus Tobias Johannesson right now, and there is the 2K to go marker. You can see where the road disappears with a right-hand turn just up ahead of them. If they are truly going to sprint each other, then the left-hand side of the road is the place to be. Mind you, two up, it's quite tight. Maybe they'll just take the apex to stop the other overtaking at that point. That's not the crucial point. Where would you say in a two-up sprint is the best point to attack to make the day your own, Steve?
I think yesterday was a good example, Axel Laurence, but in an uphill sprint, I don't think there's any secrets. I think it's very much about legs and making sure you just don't go too early and you wait.
Check this out, only 37 seconds down now, 36, and still driving on into this one. Paul Sexas is doing an amazing job. Now, there can be no cat and mousing here because this is going to take some time. And 35 seconds with Sexas, he could still be in the frame for the victory here. Absolutely remarkable. So they look over. Oh, they're arguing. Cat and mousing, this is not the thing to do. They should be going for it. They could fall into the clutches of those who are chasing them down, Steve.
And we see Red Bull as well. Tuchwell, he's been in the break all day. He's pulling on the front for Lipovic and Roglic there. So it's going to be a really exciting finish now. Can't just over 1K to go. They're going to swing round to the right now and start those steep ramps. We've seen this already once before when McNulty, it seemed like another race ago when he came through a few hours earlier.
It is. It's our finale. It's been through on the opening loop, and this is where it kicks up, and we know how grindy and gnarly it is. They come through the Flamme Rouge. Now there's going to be a turn in the road in a few moments' time. They'll gently bleed around, as you see. There's that right-hander on the Flamme Rouge itself. There's a long left-hander which is already being engaged by those up front, and indeed now it's time to go and kick on if you've got anything left. Meanwhile, Sexas comes through with 30 seconds and 800 metres to go. Surely not. Surely not, but you just never know when he's in this kind of mood. There it is, Sexas with Peo Bilbao, of course, another great veteran from these parts, also in the frame. So now then, time to pick it up with our two out front, but they still got 700 metres, and you'll see the chase coming into view in just a few moments' time. There they are, only 11 seconds, 12 seconds between them. Still they grind into this one. Tobias Johannesson still on the nose, but it's anybody's guess, and they try and pick it up. Here we go. This is time to deliver if you've got anything left in the tank, and this is a phenomenal effort and great work as well, you've got to say, by the Astana boys to do this whole 1-2. Are they going to be in the vanguard? Who's going to get this?
So it's just under 500 metres to go now, and I think that's Scaroni coming from behind. He's gapped them behind, and then in the back of the picture there you can see that Sexas group, and at the front Johansson and Aranburu.
Goodness me. Yeah, here we go. There is Scaroni. He's starting to wind them in. And don't forget that we got Guillaume Martin that's also involved in the chase here. Guillaume Martin's actually keeping it sensible. He's on the barriers. He's trying to find the shortest way through. And wait for Guillaume Martin to suddenly appear in the bottom of your screen. He's going to be there for sure. Now then, if these two stared each other into the abyss, Guillaume Martin is now in the aero pocket, and here he comes. Guillaume Martin just going to come out and maybe go into the wind. Scaroni is absolutely where he needs to be, but it's it's not over either. Just behind Cofidis with Johnny Zagiri are starting to mark them down. And in fact, he comes all the way over the top. And Johnny Zagiri, there he goes. Oh, does he know? Big response here by Tobias. He goes for it, Tobias Johannesson, and all of a sudden he's now in the frame. And it was that Scaroni is still trying to stay with this one. Scaroni might have the mugging of them when it flans out, but Tobias Johannesson is still there. Aranburu is going to come up the inside, is he? Aranburu is absolutely on the barriers right now. Maybe the home crowd screaming his name. Oh, what a win. What an amazing day of racing. This is absolutely amazing for Cofidis, for this man, for this race. Wow, makes it count from the breakaway. Tobias Johannesson comes in second place. Scaroni crosses the line. Johnny Zagiri, who's been nowhere near the breakaway all day, offers up his congratulations. And indeed, Pale Bilbao coming in here, Guillaume Martin as well. And there is Paul Zexas across the line. The mighty Zexas is absolutely phenomenally so well placed as well, and will surely extend his lead overall. That was a piece of class.